Dear God, I got one question. I need to know, do revolutionaries go to heaven? And if so, may their legacies last forever and their seeds grow. Tell them that we love them so and never let them die slow. It's like we cursed to be born black. We was kings and queens, now look where we at. I know it won't be long before we take it back. I just hope I live long enough to see it happen, and that's a fact. Cause one thing when you pro-black, you might love your people, but they may not love you back. For more than 400 years, we've been under attack. We survived slavery and then they gave us crack. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? 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 I wanna know. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? I hope so. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? I wanna know. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? I hope.
Technology, boy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool out here, man. It's beautiful, man. You'll like it out here for real, for real.
Yeah, I would love to come. I ain't never been out there.
Oh, let me know. I'll be doing group trips, man. I'll take people to Ghana, Cape Verde, Senegal, South Africa, Ethiopia, Kenya. Yeah. I've seen some more.
Yeah, send me the places, B. I'd like to check it out.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, so this is pre-recorded, so I'm gonna get right into it, and we can edit it up.
All right, no problem.
Peace and blessings, family. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Say that again.
I said, you don't mind me smoking, do you?
What'd you say?
You don't mind me smoking, do you?
No, you good, do you? You good. You good. Peace and blessings, family. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Taye Speaks. We got a special guest in the house. Definitely a creative, artistic brother, a pioneer in hip hop, most definitely battle rap. We're going to get right into it. For the viewers who may not know, let them know who you are, King, and definitely let them know where you from.
Yo, Team Homie is SWAVE SEVAH. Battle rapper, Restore Order founder, Team Homie founder. And I'm from Harlem, New York City. What else you want up?
Right. Big shout out to Harlem, man. That's such a historical place, man, for decades and over 100 years. You know what I'm saying? They done produced some of the biggest and brightest and most creative people this world has ever seen.
That's a fact.
Oh yeah. So my first question is for you. When did you get into rap? Like, when did you really start rapping?
Early, man. I was about 8 or 9 years old I started acting. My first rhyme that I wrote, I was about 8, 9 years old. When I started getting into rap was probably like high school, 14, 15, 16, random times. And that's when I really just wanted to be a rapper. That's when 16, like my mid to late teens is when I really started to just try to be a rapper. Like for real. That's when I really, like, not really pursuing deals, but that's when I started recording songs and really trying to test my range with it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now my question is, like, what year was this around? Like, when you said you was about 8 or 9, like what?
Oh man, I was you trying to get me to tell my age? 8 or 9.
I mean, no, because it's gonna kind of go into my next question. So
early 80s. 8 or 9, I was
Okay. So you said the early 80s.
8 or 9, like 84, 85, mid 80s.
Who was some of your influences? Like, who inspired you to even start rapping? Like, who was you looking up to and admiring at that time? Well, especially coming out of Harlem and New York.
I got real inspiration, like, rest in peace, my brother Delic. He's one of the biggest inspirations to me in rapping. And then if the artists, as far as music, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Slick Rick, Rakim, you know what I mean? Redman. Jay-Z, Nas, you know what I mean? The usual suspects.
Right. Okay.
Then I had
Okay.
my close interaction inspiration, like my brother. And my brother Ivan, and my brother Delic, and my boy Ike, and you know what I mean, the niggas I grew up around that did it. So they my inspiration. Harlem been my inspiration.
Right. That's what I wanted to kind of get into, because like the rest of the world, we was kind of tuning in from afar, from television. But you really right there, I know
Yeah.
it's a different borough, but it was spreading it. By that time, you had cats from different boroughs. So what was the hip hop scene like in Harlem? Did y'all have the park jams and the battles and stuff at that point,
Look,
or did it kind of
that's
come
where
later?
I learned to hone my skills at park jams. I honed my skills. We used to have these park jams out here. I live across the street from a park. Back in the day, like late 80s, early 90s. They
Okay.
plug up to the light pole, get the DJ equipment out, speakers, niggas will be jamming, and then after a while they'll play instrumentals and niggas will rap. And rest in peace, my brother Delic, he was the king of the block. He started rapping, nobody else rapped, because everybody was just amazed and just start cheering him on and shit, right? So my goal, I used to always write rhymes and kick him to my brother Delic, and he used to be like, nah, you're not ready. Nah, that's not it. Nah. And then one day I wrote one, I kicked it to him, and he was like, you ain't write that. And that reaction was like, oh, okay, bet. You know what I mean?
Right.
I got on it. So after I got that reaction, my next goal was to the park jam. Because these niggas will boo you. They was like Apollo out here. They will boo you in the park, nigga. Like, you wasn't saying no shit. You get the fuck out of there. So I refused to get booed. And when Della gave me that reaction, I said, fuck that. I'm going to kick this rhyme at the park. And the first time I went out there, I kicked it, and everybody was like, oh. And I was like, oh, what? I bet.
Right.
That was it. That was it for me. I said, oh, nah, I'm nice. I just kept rapping.
Man, that's a blessing, because your brother planted a seed in you, but also you had the right environment and surrounding. You right there. You could just go outside and feel what hip hop really was like. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
amazing. So I guess people at that time, they was still b-boying and doing graffiti and
Yep.
DJing and scratching and stuff like that.
Oh, well, not much b-boy.
Okay.
I ain't really hang with many b-boys.
Okay.
I mean, there was around. You had to be in a certain environment for that. But the graffiti definitely, and DJing definitely. Cause niggas had parties all the time, and I got a bunch of DJs in my squad that I ran with that used to throw parties. And I'm talking about this the days of carrying crates of records. I used to help carry crates so I can get in the party for free. Like, yo, I help carry your crates. You know what I mean? And just
Right. It'll be an honor.
niggas have 10 crates of records. And those should be heavy. You know what I mean? But you carry them shits in there, let you in. Parties be slamming. That was all part of that was the part of the training process, I guess you could say.
Okay.